so that we have just the one video explaining what's going on.
All right, I'm not getting...
Yeah, sorry. You should be right about now, Funk Soul Brother.
Hey!
Blargadabarg. Blurgad. All right, so we are live now.
Cool.
What are you up to, boss?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. There's a lot happening. Turns out there's a lot to do and stuff and things.
What's going on? Are you going like, oh yeah, you're doing CES this week, right?
CES and then Scam School next week, and I'm trying to squeeze in a visit to the Twit Cottage while I'm out there, and then on top of all of that, doing 4 college shows.
Holy shit!
And the casino gig down by you.
Oh wow, are you like leaving this week and like not coming back until after all that?
No, it's like I'll be back on bits and pieces. What's going on, Chad? How you doing?
The numbers.
What numbers?
The shirt numbers.
Oh, right on. Hold on. Let me adjust this one thing, and then we'll.
That reminds me, we gotta figure out. I need to coordinate or help you coordinate with Gary for your compensation for travel.
Oh,
for casino.
Yes, that would be fantastic because I do like being compensated for expenses that I spend.
Oh, we're gonna compensate the shit out of you.
We're gonna compensate it all the way.
I'm gonna compensate
be like,
it.
Stop compensating me so well. Yeah, it does.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, you can. Here, back up. You can be on screen too.
Sorry.
All right.
It's nice.
Chaddington. How are you doing, buddy?
Someone had a Bloody Mary the other day.
Oh my gosh! Right, and now it's all hard as crap.
Don't show Bonnie.
Well, no, yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to clean that myself.
You gotta.
Who had a Bloody Mary?
He saw this evidence and be like, well, somebody had a Bloody Mary, but it turns into freaking rock.
Dude,
afterwards.
Bloody Marys are awesome though.
They really
they
are,
are the best.
aren't they?
I have and it was something that like one day when I was about like 25 or something, me and a couple friends like came to a realization that like we have never had a Bloody Mary, or at least we've never like walked into a restaurant and like sat down at a bar and ordered Bloody Marys. And so it was like before we were gonna go see a movie, so we went down, we sat down, we ordered Bloody Marys, and there was like we like, kind of didn't like it, but it was like one of those things that like we all
smoking.
Yeah, like once that had been broken, like we all came back at various points, and now like I have a couple friends of mine that swear up and down on like every morning after like every Saturday or Sunday morning. Everyone starts out with a Bloody Mary, and I'm totally on board for that. I think it's a totally good move.
Yeah.
No, Bloody Mary is awesome, and it's one of those things where it's like, I wish there was a drink that tasted like a steak, but also got me drunk, and contained no meat.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what is something that I don't think anybody on earth could have saw coming: celery and booze.
Yeah,
a match made in heaven.
And in fact, this Bloody Mary, I don't know if you can see the residual. You see what those are at the bottom?
Pepper flakes.
Yeah, but guess what? From
a pepper.
Trainwreck brand face melter hot sauce.
OMG!
Right?
Yes, that's awesome.
It was good. It was a very, very good Bloody Mary. Oh, real quick tease for we got a few people watching right now, but should we go ahead and tease who's definitely interested in coming back on the show?
Are we talking about old double gug?
Oh, double gurg. Yeah, good old, as you know him and you love him, double gurg is gonna be back on the show. Double gurg. He's gonna be gurging his gurg as he's wont to do.
Okay, can I just get a 2-second discussion? Apparently there was an issue last night with the unfiltered room.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what's going on with that. I'd love to find out what the story is.
Neither do I. I don't know what happened. I do know that...
Hold on. That there are 3 Brian Brushwoods and no Justin Robert Youngs. There we go.
Here we go. Hello, everybody. Listen, I don't know what happened, and to be honest, like I don't know if I need to know what happened. All I know is that the mods are friends. We have it's been explicitly agreed upon, as long as we don't completely violate the terms of service of the Twitch chat room, that we are welcome in the unfiltered room. If there is a mod that tells you otherwise, then please try to calmly, very calmly, non-confrontationally explain to them that That's how it's been set up.
Yeah.
And if they continue to not agree with that, then listen to what they say, go to another room, and then let us know, and we can take care of it. But the one thing we can't do is get mean or malicious.
Or yes, and the metaphor we have made before, and I still agree is a good metaphor, is that it's Twit's house, and that they've been kind enough to let us hang out and smoke doobies in their garage. And as long as we don't make too much noise, that we're still welcome to have that under their house. Their cottage is cooler than our stupid garage will ever be, and we're just thankful that our garage is in there. So getting all uppity and saying, well, I can go rent a used store down the street. And you know what? You can do that, and you can smoke your doobies totally by yourself. We'd much rather stay. We want to stay good neighbors, and we want to stay inside the awesomest house on the entire internet. Is that accurate?
Yes. And I'll tell you, and I think from what I'm seeing in the chat room, everybody pretty much left. And now we have the chat on 105.9 The Cat. That's a cool place that we can go, and if it gets weird, but in general, let's let cooler heads prevail, because I think it's in all of our best interests.
No trouble. We don't want no trouble, officer.
Okay, so let's get into what we're doing tonight.
All right. Well, hold on. When I do, I'm going to restart the stream so that Justin TV records it as just one thing. Do we want to give them a little bit more time to have the people collect, or did you have something you wanted to share, Chad? You sounded like
no. Is NSFW tonight or tomorrow?
Well, that's the first of our two big announcements.
Yes,
is going to be tonight, because
I could be the moderator, or not the mod, the
you could play the
liaison of the chat.
There you go.
Questions.
You're like, what?
Wait a second.
What's
going
on?
Team meeting?
Okay, let me do this. Dang it.
Because if it's tonight, I could join.
But you're welcome to join tonight.
If it's tomorrow, I can't.
Why not tomorrow? What do you got?
A friend is going to another country for 3 months, so we're throwing a surprise going away party for her.
Who is?
It's a good friend of mine named Sarah. She's going to some Guatemala. She's going to some crazy country that I can't remember at the moment.
Can't even be bothered to learn the name of the country.
It's not America, and it's not Indonesia. So
I mean, it's pretty racist for you to say.
I can't find... Dude, I got this whole album somewhere in here, and now I don't see it. This is very... No, it's not Kesha. What a bummer. What a total bone cake.
Hey, by the way, gang, everybody in the chat room, do me a favor there. If you want to take a little podcast and survey, it's like 5 questions to help us out. We have a bunch of really cool stuff that we're going to be bringing around, and hopefully we'll help you guys. Yeah, if you guys are, I think a lot of people already did it, but if you haven't done it, then help me out. It's not the one that we did before about if you are a potential podcaster. It's a different.
Yeah, I was confused about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was confused too. Why did you make him do that? These are just nice people who like our show.
Because we're working on the thing that I showed you.
Yes.
And we just want to kind of get some ideas specifically on how people listen to podcasts.
Got it. Okay. Well, I'm meanwhile searching for this ridiculous thing that I just really wanted to see. But I can't find it, so I'm going to do this substitute one.
Thank you, Cheeto. Cheeto of chat.
Brown. Among purists, and you know how many purists there are, Brown was having some difficulty. Some of the purists wanted Brown to be more... Others wanted Brown to be more... Still others wanted Brown to be basically brown. Yeah. A lesser color might have fallen apart, but Brown met the problem beautifully by becoming just about as basic, just about as subtle as you can just about get. That's why you hear so many people saying, "My, that's a subtle brown." That's the way it's been ever since. Even with a light tan, or sweet dark chocolate, or deep brown eyes. Next time you see brown, any shade, remember, subtle, basic, brown.
That was from Ken Nordine's Colors, and there was a much better one. This, in fact, it was the one I wanted to tweet out a while ago, but I couldn't find a cool YouTube video that featured it. So instead, I did the maroon. You saw the maroon one, right?
No, I didn't.
This was here. This is each vignette is 90 seconds long, and they were actually advertisements for a paint company originally. Stuff like that was brown, and this is.
Think of the times, the number of times that you can make rhymes with that friend, maroon. There's the month of June, maroon. There's a singer's croon, maroon. As she sings a tune, maroon. To an orange moon, maroon. Like a crazy loon, maroon. Please say prune, maroon. With a silver spoon, maroon. How high is noon, maroon. Tell me soon, tell me soon, tell me soon, tell me soon. No telling the times and number of rhymes that we can make with our friend Maroon. Platoon, cartoon, monsoon, lampoon, spittoon, baboon, octoroon, macaroon, buffoon, afternoon, opportune, pantaloon, immune. Yeah, there's so many rhymes for good old Maroon. I'm sure if you try, you can think of a few that have slipped me by. See what you can rhyme with Maroon. Do it soon, do it soon, do it soon, do it soon, do it soon.
I meant to type now, but instead I wrote restart the stream, right? No, don't do it. I'm going to restart the stream. And then and just like that, it is go time for an all-important missive for what we were up to in less than 10 hours. Mr. Justin Robert Rubles the first. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, Bri. How are you?
I'm very, very well. I'm excited about tonight's show that nobody expected there to be a show. But there's going to be a show tonight, not tomorrow night in our usual time. Is that correct, sir?
Absolutely. Brian, this is an unexpectedly busy week for the both of us. Normally, one of us can kind of anchor the other one, right?
Yes, keep us sane. Cuddles. Yeah. One of us can take the other of them and hold him and be like, calm down, buddy. It's going to be okay. While the other one just moans.
It's crying, just snotting into the other one.
Exactly. He's just like, I'm out of it for a bit. Everyone gets delusions of grandeur.
So, me and Andrew Main are going on the Andrew Main lecture tour of the Mideast Corridor, including Alexandria, Virginia, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Maryland, and Rockville, Maryland. That's all through next week. And you are going to be holding it down like a clown at CES, right?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I leave on Wednesday. I'm covering CES with an all-star cast from the Twit Cottage. This is going to be amazing. We were looking at the schedule, and I'm really excited because you know how much of the Twit Live special coverage tends to be fly by the seat of your pants, get in there and jump in head first. There are so many people going to CES this time that we're going to be able to pull out the best of the very best, and I'm really looking forward to the exciting coverage. And personally, I'm really looking forward to trying to get OMG Chad into the porn convention next door.
Oh God, yeah, no, it's a double. It's not the other. It's not what it used to be called. It's called something different now, right?
Yeah, it's called Chad Discovers the Ladies. Is I believe the official new name of it.
Well, I'll tell you what. If there's one thing, and I talk to Chad a lot. Chad really prefers his women very aggressive. Very experienced and very aggressive.
That's true. That's true.
Exactly the kind that he's going to find there at the porn convention.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of young ladies who are all
We'll
probably
be like, I'm going to eat you up for dinner. Like ladies like this. This is the lady of his dreams that he wants to tear him up.
He will swoon to the maroon.
As he gets boned in his balloon.
Yeah, for people who don't know, CES and the big porn convention go on at the same time.
Yeah.
Which, who knew?
So let's talk
about people who love the internet and pornography. The internet and pornography. What a strange bedfellows.
So let's talk about tonight. First of all, 3 surprises. Surprise the first, my
Night
sir.
Attack. It's on tonight.
Surprise attack. Shows tonight. Twit already has their schedule set. We were going to be live on Twit Live, as we usually do, even on the off hours, but unfortunately, everybody's on holiday. So we're actually going to be, it'll technically be pre-recorded, but it will be on the Justin TV feed. You guys will be here. It'll be just like a regular episode. Just don't go to the Twit Live channel. If anyone's in the chat room saying, where is the show? Point them to the Justin TV feed. Surprise the second.
It will be played, though, Tuesday.
Yes, it will be. It will be played live. That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
So that'll happen.
Surprise the second.
Surprise the second. GTFO Awards?
Yes. They're back, baby. The GTFO Awards. And with a surprise guest tonight who nobody will ever have expected.
No. Well, you want to go over what what we want them
Well,
to do?
here's what we got to do. There are 3 phases to the GTFO Awards. We got past, present, and future. And you want to break that down for us?
So, of course, you guys remember the last episode of the GTFO Awards. If you have a little time and maybe want to do a little homework, then you can go back and watch our episode with our guest. That was the first time we ever had Tomas Marit.
That was our first,
correctly, right?
yeah. And he was amazing. Unfortunately, we've had Tom like 3 of our last 5 episodes, so we had to get some other guest for tonight besides Tom.
Yes. So there we go. What we're going to need from you is in the past, things that have GTFO'd in the past. So past winners of the award. Brian last year did an awesome compilation of.
You want me to bust that out? You want me to see if I can find that?
I'll tell you, if you can find that, I'll explain what we want people to do tonight. What we need you guys to do tonight is just crude Adobe shops of things that have GTFO'd in the past. Maybe not even Adobe shop. Maybe just even pictures. Maybe,
just photos. But I think you guys have enough of an act. Like somebody was actively requesting the next Adobe shop thing. So it's like, feel free to make them interesting. But this is what we did last year for our past winners.
Join us as we remember past winners of GTFO. Chocolate Rain. Chris Crocker. Slavery. Leg warmers. The Motorola Razr. The Soviet Union. Y2K. Hitler. America Online. The Lord. Tribal Tattoo.
All right, so that was something last year I threw together in like an hour or whatever.
Yeah.
Now I don't want to. As you guys know, you guys decide how much you want to bring to the table. If you just want to bring us a list of things and pictures to show, we can do it live. If somebody wants to get nutty on that, certainly another produced video like that would be amazing, right, Justin?
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna leave this, especially for this kind of crowd, this like 200 or so super hardcores. You guys are really the creative backbone of the show. If you guys want to make a fun little video like that, totally keep it cool. But again, remember, shorter is better.
Yeah.
So if you want to do it, maybe even like 10 seconds, 30 seconds, something like that. Under a minute, absolutely.
Wait, you're talking about the total list of past winners.
Yeah. Well, I mean, make it. You don't even make it as long as what Brian did. We'd rather. So a few that we could split up, but again, I leave it at your guys' discretion.
Right. Okay. Second thing we need is proposals in different categories. What were the different categories last year? Do you remember?
I don't. I think we made them up.
Right.
So we don't have to go with them. We want you guys to submit.
I tell you what. here are your submissions. Send us, say, here's my suggestions. And you name a category and you name 5 things, 5 entries, 5 possibilities.
Do we have a call coming in?
No, that is a prank caller. Here, look. Okay. Somebody likes to call me and link me up with random other people. So he has on my phone a very special caller ID setup.
I like how you don't know.
No, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's me. Maybe it's a college looking to book me. Or maybe I'm going to suddenly be talking to tech support in India. So whichever way, I don't so much answer that phone.
All right, so here we go. We need your nominations, categories and nominations.
Right.
So let's say, for example, Brian, let's just do one right now as an example. Let's say music. What music would you like to see GTFO for 2011?
And keep in mind, this is not us. That's one thing we got to make very clear. It's the GTFO Awards Committee. They do everything.
Exactly.
We are but humble vessels reading their will. And I got an email from the GTFO Awards Committee on music just a few minutes ago. Turns out that some of the nominees include Kesha.
Yes. A strong candidate.
Lady Gaga for the second year in a row.
Yeah.
The Doobie Brothers, surprisingly enough.
Sure.
The Beatles, and
they made a comeback and now might be ready to GTFO because now they're on iTunes. They're going to be on for sale everywhere. Nobody cares.
And the third one I don't even know. What was the other one? What was the fourth one?
The fourth one was Bananarama.
Even though they already GTF went a long ass time ago.
GTF went, sure, but the hipsters like the Bananarama.
Right. So definitely send those into, as always, at nsfwshow@gmail.com. Let me type that up. show@gmail.com. And do we need anything else from those guys, or that's the third surprise? That's it.
Yes.
That's all we need for you guys. Send us and we only need one video of past winners. Everything else should be send us the category, your 5 offers, and hilarious photoshops of each of them.
Yes. Well, and we have one more thing. You should just tag on to everything you send, okay? No matter what if you're participating, we want predictions for things that have happened over the last 3 days that will be strong contenders for next year's GTFO Awards.
There you go.
We're already looking ahead.
Well, and keep in mind, they don't even have to, I would say, here's what I say. Don't even go from the last 3 days. Go from things that haven't even happened yet.
Oh, there we go.
The war with Croatia needs to GTFO.
GTFO.
Right?
There we go. Yes.
The iPad's obnoxious telescoping antenna needs to GTFO because it doesn't even work.
Absolutely. Obama's need to use a hand puppet during press conferences.
Yeah, that was a bad idea. Bad idea to begin with.
Get out of here,
right.
Puppet. We don't like it.
Space Hitler's surprise appearance and takeover of the moon? Get out of here.
GTFO.
Get out of here, SH. There's a reason shit starts with those 2 letters, and it's because you suck and took over the moon.
And you suck shit as well.
Yeah, because it's named after you.
You suck shit, sir.
That's right.
All right, so I think that's what we need.
Surprise the third. Special edition. Well,
this is how it goes. You know, they'll announce the Oscar nominees, then they'll announce the host, of course. Our special guest.
No, that's not even a surprise.
No?
That's not even a surprise. That will be a surprise. We're doing something we've never done before tonight.
Well, but I think we should announce the host and then...
No. We will never announce the host. Even when the show begins, I will not announce the motherfucking host. All right?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are going to be doing something that we've never done before, as Brian mentioned, and that is...
Wait. Hands up. How many of you guys like the Weird Things podcast? Anyone here likes the Weird Things podcast? Anything like you? Justin likes the Weird Things podcast. I like the Weird Things podcast. Chad likes the Weird Things podcast. Anyone ever wish they could watch us record the Weird Things podcast live and see what we're actually like while it's happening?
Has anybody ever wished that they could be typing in a chat room that I'm not going to be looking at?
Yeah, like we will not watch the chat room, but tonight for the first time, we're going to record Weird Things. We're going to do it the way we always do it, which is very different from the way we do NSFW. You will be able to watch everything. It will not be interactive. We will not look at the chat room. This is about us doing our thing the way that we usually do it. And you can watch the sausage made right down to the embarrassing moments where there's a power struggle between Andrew Main and me over what Justin should and should not cut out from each episode.
Yes. Well, we will try to do it about as live as possible. But considering every time that we've recorded it, I've asked specifically for us to do it as live as possible.
Right.
And that has not happened. I think that there will probably be 3 or 4 points during the show where Brian's going to go, Justin, I know you wanted to do this as live, but I think that this clip is going to really be worth it. So cut this out.
Yeah.
Cut this out right now. All this that's happening, cut it out.
And I cannot promise anything, but if the stars align, if everything works out, I don't know about you, Justin, but there's one thing I would certainly like to see. You got any guesses?
Slavery abolished?
It's already been abolished. You got any other suggestions?
Nope. That was it.
It would be great if we could have another episode of DIAF, the net's only fan-run fanfic podcast, produced and developed, produced and performed by the actual subjects of the fanfic.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying.
By the way, new and noteworthy on iTunes Literature.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So that's the plan for tonight. But the only way that this can go according to the clan, according to the
clan, Brian, really? Is that where we're at? You're starting 2011 off with a bang. I guess it was a white Christmas in the Brushwood household.
You know, most of the time when I make a verbal slip up, I'm like, well, that was embarrassing that I didn't say the right word. And every so often, I step into a golden turd, and I'm just like, this is made of gold. It will never come off my foot.
All I know is that it's like if we were like in like Mario side scrolling, and like you fell down like in the impact, one of those like the Mario star like pops up and just lands right on me. Brian's a racist and I get to make fun of him.
It reminds me of like there's that, and then the time I accidentally called NSFW the Tonight Show. Okay, so I guess that's it. That's the plan for tonight. We hope you guys will join us. Make sure to spread the word that we're going to be at bbliveshow.com or nsfwshow.com on the pre-show feed. Anything else, Justin?
Andrew Main's the host.
So. Oh, God damn it! No! I told you I don't ever want to say. Get out of here! Get out of here!